Great question. How do you know when a root is ready to be moved from water into soil? The general rule that I go by is kind of like at least 2 inches or so, and preferably if the roots have roots. So this one, for example, we have plenty of roots. This one is great to go. That one's easy. Other times, you know, if you're not quite sure, let it sleep a while longer. The roots have roots, yes, but look how short it is. And it's, If you're not sure, stick it back in the water. It's not gonna hurt anything to keep growing. As long as it is growing, if it's been in there like a long time and it's something like a pothos and it hasn't sprouted at all and it shows no signs of doing so, just toss it. They're not all gonna grow. They're not all gonna work. It's pretty common to lose a few. So don't stress it. It happens. I went through, I think, last weekend and pot up a majority of everything that was in that jar. You have a few left that I need to get in pots, so this is a good time. This is all Marble Queen. I have roots that I'm pretty sure about. The ones that I wasn't quite sure about went back in here, and they're gonna rest a little while longer. And these we are gonna go ahead and put in a little pot, an inch or two bigger than the root ball. This is the root ball. For a little bit, these water roots are gonna have to actually transfer into soil roots. And that is a little bit of a transformation that takes place. And I like to give them a very small little house, especially at first, while they adjust. Once they do adjust and the new roots start growing pretty rapidly, sometimes I need to up-pot it again pretty quickly, and that's okay. I have better luck that way than if I put it in too big of a pot right away and I don't have as much control over the soil moisture and everything, and I tend to lose more to rot or whatever that way. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to pot these up, and then I am going to water it really well, like soak it, because remember, these are used to sitting in water. I'm gonna soak it, and then as soon as it starts drying out, I'm gonna soak it again. And then I'm gonna let it dry out until it's ready to get a regular watering. It's not a long transformation that they need, but they do need a little bit of that time to settle. I find helps them. These will probably die, just FYI, that's okay. Look how cute the little marbles are though. Like, this one will be fine. So many, like, remember to watch for babies. This one is I've only got a couple of them going in here. We're gonna put this little Hawaiian together. But because there's not very many, it needs to be in a mini pot. So I'm gonna put it in this little guy, which can be a little tricky. Okay, it's in a little adorable pot now. I just use its old water for its first watering, seeing that that's what it's been in. I'm sure that's not the most hygienic thing to do, and you should probably use distilled or some shit, but it's a wedding present. Because I care about my plants. And I'm a giver. Okay? Anyway, look how cute this is. I bought this one up yesterday, actually. Little Campo. That's way cuter than the big Campo ever was, so good job, little one. Okay, go pot some plants.